Here we are on OperaWine. Of course, we are talking with Marchesi Antinori, and we're talking about one of the iconic names of the wine business that we love for so many years. Signor Antinori, Signor Marchesi Antinori, my respect to your Guado al Tasso, because Guado al Tasso is the symbol of a one special vineyard.
Yes, absolutely. It's a special vineyard, and it's located in a special area and in a special appellation, which is called Bolgheri, which is in Tuscany, but close to the ocean. So with a very moderate climate, a very special climate, cool during the summer, and quite not too cold during the winter. So it's very moderate climate. And this is the perfect situation to grow not the Sangiovese grapes, but especially the Bordeaux varietal. And the Guado al Tasso, which we are presenting here, is wine produced with Cabernet Sauvignon, a little bit of Cabernet Franc, Merlot, and a little bit of Petit Verdot. So it's the classical Bordeaux blend.
I have to say, I live in Florida, as you know, and we always like the Guado al Tasso, anche the rosé, also the rosé, because that is a great wine for our weather. Guado al Tasso always actually makes the note in a good wine list. And I have to say, what is the ageability of a Guado al Tasso today? Because we're looking at very recent, the first vintage was not many years ago.
No, the first vintage was 1990. And since then we have produced Guado al Tasso almost every year, not every year, but almost every year. And Guado al Tasso, I mean, although it doesn't have a very long history, it has proved to age very well. The 1990, which is a wine now 20 years of age, is a wine still in perfect condition. So I think that Guado al Tasso is a wine which, depending on the vintage obviously, but in good vintages can age also for maybe 20, 30 years, improving. And the one that we are presenting here, it's 2008 vintage, which was a very good vintage in Bolgheri and in Tuscany in general. And so I think that especially this vintage, it has an aging potential which is...
Well, we all glad to see that Chianti Classico Consorzio got the Antinori family back, and I said it's a passion, it's something that belongs to the family for so many years, because your family, 7 generations, right? Something like that?
26.
26, I'm sorry. It has been together with the Toscano...
Yes, because my family in the 14th century started to produce wine in the Chianti Classico district. And since then, we have always produced Chianti Classico, and even if now we have vineyards also outside the appellation of Chianti Classico, in Montalcino, in Bolgheri, and in other regions, but even emotionally, Chianti Classico continues to represent, you know, our territory in a way.
Well, I have to say, I go to San Casciano not often, but I have friends from long time, like 30 years, and I go to the little grocery before the creek and close to Tignanello, San Casciano Valdipesa.
Yes.
And I always like to look at the vineyards of the Antinori family. I will stop next time, and I got to thank you, because you've always been so good to me and my career as a wine person, and now in Italy working with this wonderful crowd. Grazie mille.
Grazie a lei. Grazie.
Piacere.